I say Grand Rising. It is 3:33. And your girl's up again. I mean, this is like the 5th night in a row. I don't know what is going on. Yes, I slept for maybe like a whole 2 hours. And then I started having the wonderful coughing spells again. So, I mean, I have done all the things, y'all. As of today, this is 2 weeks. The symptoms of all of this first happened 2 weeks ago. I know exactly where this came from, where it originated from, and the original source of where this came from is the reason why I am now in the middle of all of this exterior drama situation. Well, it's not really a situation anymore because I'm not engaging with it. I'm taking it as a learning lesson and I'm moving forward. So with that being said, I am just basically here to channel and maybe pull a couple of cards. 113 on the timer as I say that. But there has to be a reason. There just has to be. Also, something that has been going on with me lately are my animals. They are, for lack of a better term, obsessed. And I love my animals. I love them to death, but they have really been super clingy to the point that I'm even like, okay, can I have a moment? Can I just have a little bit of personal space? Can I move a part of my body without one of you guys trying to intervene? Can I step down on the ground and walk around this house without one of you literally being my shadow and under my feet? Now, I'm trying to take that as a blessing because I'm the type of person that I love. Like, I love it. I search for it. 212 on the timer. I actively, throughout my days, go out and I search for things that make me feel that happiness, that love. And for me, two major sources for me for that are my animals and my plants. They are an endless supply for me. But even sometimes your girl is just like... I love you guys, but can I have just a little bit of room? So, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to pull a couple of cards and see what happens with that. Right now, I'm not really feeling anything that I need to, like, that's just grasping from the air that I feel like I need to channel. The energy that I'm picking up on right now is a little bit of anxiety. And I know that this is not my energy because I am not anxious. I'm just a little... My own energy is slight frustration, but only frustrated because I'm like, okay, what is the message? What do I need to take from this to move forward in order to release the blockages that are happening? And for me personally, I have 3 areas, 333 on the timer as I say that, 3 areas that I know for certain I need to work on. And that is my heart, because it has been affected. It is closed a bit. I can feel that the walls that I used to have up have erected up a little bit due to recent circumstances. But at the same time, I have done the healing and I'm trying to be mindful enough to be like, just because that situation happened, you should be aware to not let that harden you as a person and your situation. Still put yourself out there. One person's loss is another person's gain. So I am doing the healing in real time to use this recent situation to realize that I have done the healing. There are things from my past, specifically my childhood, that have created deep-seated triggers for me that I carried into my adult life, not knowing how to handle because I was not taught how to deal with that. And one of those things, major things, being a fear of rejection and abandonment. Childhood trauma. So there are other triggers as well. I put a post earlier about triggers and how they stem from certain things. I think that there was like a list of 11 of them. At the time when I posted it, I was like, I know that personally I am healing from at least 8 of them. Now, in hindsight, after I went back over the list again, I actually am healing from pretty much all of them. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but my cat, this is an example of what I'm talking about. I love her, but at the same time, she's overstimulating me a bit because she doesn't know how to just be. She has to be and lick. So it's sending me into a bit of a sensory overload. So that's what I mean when I'm like, my animals lately are giving me love and affection the way I want to be loved, but at the same time, it's a bit much. It's a lot of energy right now happening, not just with my animals, but just in general. So I'm on the move now, trying to collect some cards to do some pulls with. I have been having some pretty good success with these, so we're going to use these. I'm going to use probably the angel numbers again. Maybe pull a soul truth card because I enjoy the homework. And it seems like something that you guys have been into as well. So I think I'm probably use the same decks that I've been using for the past couple of nights because I've really enjoyed the messages that have been happening. Now, for me personally, there are 2 different entities that are in the mix other than, of course, Archangel Michael. He is always out there. I'm telling you, he's been really, really busy. Really, really busy. So if you don't know much about angels or who to call upon or anything like that, you're just getting started in your spiritual journey, but you want to start working on having a better bond with a spirit team, Archangel Michael is a great place to start. Other than, of course, you know, if you believe in God, the Most High, Buddha, Allah, Shiva, whatever you choose to call it, God source, God consciousness, whatever, you can also use Archangel Michael. He's an angel of protection. I'm telling you, if you have something going on in your life, you need to clear some blockages, you feel like someone is sending you some negative energy, an evil eye, anything like that, spend a couple of minutes talking to him. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. For me personally, what I do when I have conversations with my spirit teams is I talk to them the way that I'm talking to you guys right now. I talk out loud, like I'm having a conversation with the person that is there. Because for me, they are there. That's how much of a connection and how in tune I am. This isn't just something that I do out of convenience. I am constantly having conversations with the divine. Constantly. So I have several angels. I have ancestors, spirit guides. I talk directly to the Most High. So it all depends on yourself and what you do. You don't know what people do behind closed doors. I mean, we're all like books. You can look at the cover. A pretty cover can fool you into believing that there's a great story, but you got to crack the book open and see what the contents have inside. What is the depth? What is the story? So I always like to tell people when they try to get to know who I am as a person that I am an onion. There are so many different layers and facets to my personality that there's no way in the world that you're going to get to know who I am just on the surface through a couple of conversations. You're not even going to know who I am after having known me for years. I can guarantee you right now, there are several people on my friends list or that I've known for long, extended periods of time that are probably now observing me and what I'm doing and who I am as a person, and they're probably like, who is that chick? I don't know anything about her being like that. And that's because they knew the previous versions of me. They knew the unauthentic version of me. Not that I was purposely going out into the world and being inauthentic. It's because I was following societal norms that made me feel like I needed to people please and have a facade and not put my authentic self out there for people out of fear of them out of my childhood trauma that I needed to learn to get over, which was fear and rejection. So in my mind, I'm thinking, if I show my true self to people, they're not going to want me in their life. They're going to reject me. They're going to abandon me. And I've had enough experiences in my life to be proven right, not because of something that was wrong with me, but through the healing, realizing that that was something that the other person internally was going through, and they were projecting that onto me. And since I wasn't healed, I took it onto myself. So, yeah. So this, not even an angel number, just the card from the deck. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that as that's a blank card. That's a blank card. Your future is open and it's blank, and it's up to you to determine where you want it to go and what you want it to be. I mean, that's what I'm getting off of that. But we officially got a number, 2. 11:02 on the timers. I say that. 2. I'm diplomatic. You have great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allow you to see all sides of any situation and advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. So, are you being diplomatic? Like, seriously, are you out there really trying to find a common bond with other people? Trying to live from a collective consciousness and not from an ego space? Because that's how you're going to learn to heal. And that's also how you're going to help consciousness, source energy, the global sphere of all the energy that is and will be. You will help that heal by being diplomatic and finding common ground with other people. And that is perfect going into the next couple of days. Here in the United States, I'm sure everybody is fully aware we are going into election. Yay. And as I say that, throat chakra, 1212. That was the number from yesterday, 1212. I forgot what that meant. Maybe I'll come across the card, but that was one of the cards we had from yesterday, 1222 on the timer. But this is what we have for today. Yes, with election season, there is definitely a need for diplomacy. I would like to think that the land of the free, you know, home of the brave over here is advanced enough to be diplomatic, to move forward in a positive way. But, you know, we'll see. I know people that I am collectively close to and resonate on a higher frequency. We definitely have a different vision from a certain population of people that are over here. But like I said, I'm not going to get political. Everybody is welcome to their own opinion. I just know that when it comes down to me and my opinion, I try my best to make my choices from a sphere of looking at everything involved, every person involved. But that also has to do with me individually, because I fall into a population of a lot of minority, LGBTQ community, woman of color, woman. I am neurodivergent. Like, I'm a spiritual, I guess for lack of a better term, bleeding heart liberal over here. So when I think about making choices in my life, I think about collectively how it affects everyone, not just myself individually, but to each their own. With that being said, 999, I'm unique. And then, like I just said, for all those many reasons, I choose more often than not to try to not label myself, because I feel like that's very divisive. So I usually, when people ask me who I am and what my labels are, I'm like, I'm gonna be whoever you want me to be. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just Mana. Whatever label you choose to want to put on that, that's for you. That's not for me. I just live and I am who I am, and however you choose to interpret that, that is what you choose to see me as. So I'm the villain to some people. I'm a sweetheart to some people. I'm super helpful to some people. I am super stern and have strong boundaries to some people. I am a reflection of whatever that person chooses to see me as. And I always lead that way with people. When they get to know me, I always let them know straight off the bat, I am a mirror. I will reflect to you whatever you put out to me. So for the people that think I'm the villain, or they think that I'm some negative entity, it's probably because we have had moments where, as an empath, there have been times where they have tried to push my boundaries and take from me without being reciprocal with the connection, with the exchange. So when I start mirroring back to them what they're doing to me, they don't like that too much, because they want the version of me that they got initially, the version of me that was super attractive to them. But then they didn't want to put the work in, but they wanted the reward. So then I become the villain because I have boundaries. But then you talk to a completely different group of people and they're like, I'm so glad that I met her. She's so supportive. 15:55 on the timer. She's so supportive. She came along at a time when I needed her. Every time I've asked her to be there for me, she's been there. And that's because our relationships are reciprocal. We give and take. We pour into each other. When our cups are overflowing, we know that we can give to the other person. And that's why those connections are different. So I am a mirror to other people. I will give you whatever you want. If you want me to be your enemy, then treat me accordingly. If you want me to be a great friend and a resource, then pour into me, because I will definitely pour into you. So 999, I'm unique. And there should be something about you that you feel like you're unique about too. There are no two people that are the same. We are like snowflakes and fingerprints. Like, we're similar, but we're not identical. There is something about you that makes you unique. A spark. Something that draws people to you. A gift that you have that you can put into this world that makes you just uniquely you. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs so you can make the best of the life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you, because you're unique. So that it could be some self-reflection for you. Lift yourself up a little bit. Think about what makes you unique. What can you add to this world of value that no one else can do? There has to be something. Everybody has something. We all were divinely given a gift to give, a purpose for us to be here that no one else is here to do, that no one else is capable of. So that's self-reflection. That's why the card from yesterday, contemplation, meditation, self-reflection, so you can figure these things out about yourself. 31, I'm disciplined. So that ties into that. Yes, if you're taking the time to be self-reflective, meditating, you do have a certain level of discipline. You believe in yourself. You're disciplined for your future. You're ready to move forward. So 31, your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideas and you have the organizational skills to manifest them to life. I'm disciplined. So once again, if you're still here and you're watching this video, you got some discipline. High five. I'm proud of you. Like, you're doing your damn thing. You were here to learn. You were here to grow. And I'm so very happy for you. I'm so proud of you. Keep it up. Keep it up. This is officially November 2nd. So 11/2. Yesterday was 11/1, so the first day of the 11/11 gate. It is open until the 11th of this month, so this is the time to be mindful and to practice gratitude. So that will help you with your mindset, because an attitude of gratitude is a wonderful thing. It will help you stay on a high frequency so that you are attracting more of the same. You're changing your mindset. A card that we kept getting was refinement, refining your thoughts, your patterns of behavior, your way of thinking, your way of speaking, your way of just living. And one of those ways to remap and train your brain is gratitude, even for the smallest thing. Are you watching this on a phone right now? Be thankful for that. There are people in this world that can't even afford to have a cell phone. You have one? One that's up to date? You have cell phone service, like internet service? Be thankful. You have a roof over your head? Be thankful. Clothes, food in your stomach? Like, these are basic needs, wants and needs. But yes, 20:02 on the timer. There are people in this world that wish they had that. Do you have good health? Do you have love in your life? Are you mentally stable? Like, there's so many things you could think about that you could be thankful for. Just thankful that you are breathing, that you didn't give up on yourself. Maybe you are having a moment where you're in depression and you're just not feeling life. But just be thankful in that moment, especially if you're watching this right now. I'm thankful that you're here. I'm thankful that something inside of you led you here, because I don't believe in coincidence. If you're here right now and you're watching this, you were divinely guided to be here at this moment. So thank you. I am thankful for you. I am thankful for your presence. I am thankful for your awareness to want to work on yourself, because when you're working on yourself, you're working on all of us. You are working on collective consciousness. So thank you. Gratitude for you being here. So gratitude is angel number 36, which singles down to 9. 9. The message is, get to work, light workers, now. No matter what the step is, even if it's a baby step. So yes, if you are a person that's going through depression and stuff like that, your baby step could just be taking a shower, getting dressed, going outside and getting some sunlight. Because trust me, I've been there before, in the depths of depression, to where you don't even want to get out of bed. You don't even want to open your eyes. You just want to sleep your life away. So a baby step, something, could just be to get out of the bed for that day. To take a shower, to clean yourself and feel better. Put on some fresh clothes. Get outside, get some sunlight, some fresh air. Something that makes you want to thrive and move forward. 22:02 on the timer. Whatever works for you. That's a moment to be thankful as well. Do you have clean water? Can you clean yourself? Some people don't even have that luxury to be able to shower, to wash their clothes. I know people personally right now. 22:22 on the timer. I know people personally right now living in their cars, trying to make the best out of their situation. They have every reason. They have so much in their life going on right now. They have every reason to want to give up. But they are still pushing. And they're not just pushing, they're thriving with a good attitude. Being there and being supportive for other people, even though they are down at their lowest time right now. And that speaks volumes about them. And they've recently come into my life, and I'm very thankful for them. So gratitude for Soul Tribe. Maybe you have people in your life you need to show gratitude towards. Gratitude is a very strong thing. When you lead your life from an attitude of gratitude, you naturally are vibrating at a high frequency. Everybody likes a little bit of acknowledgement, especially when they've done something. It makes you feel like you're not being taken for granted. And then you want to do things for people even more because you feel appreciated. And I don't know about you, but when I'm living from an attitude of gratitude, it makes me feel better. It makes me happy. I start to notice more things in my life that I am happy and thankful for, because I'm already thankful about the little things in my life, which makes me attract more into my life. So that's where you're supposed to be focusing on your thoughts and instantly manifesting things. So purification and wholeness. So I believe that if I had to go off of my intuition playing into gratification, it means purify your thoughts. Get rid of that negativity. You're working on reassessing your life and the things from your past and the healing. And in doing so, by purifying your thoughts, living from an attitude of gratitude, it is making it so that you can become whole again. Now, I'm going to do the angel numbers in these because I don't think that I'm going to pull very many more cards, because this is already getting to be a lengthy reading, and I'm trying to get to the point to where my readings are all around 30 minutes long. So let's do the angel numbers for this. 33, repeating number 33. I could tell you already, the threes are ascended masters. They are here to help you and guide you. You just have to talk to them. But I will read it for you. And it singles down to be 6. So 33, you have a strong and clear connection with one or more ascended masters who have answered your call and your prayers. Keep talking to them as they're helping you with your present situation. So get together, have a conversation. If you're up in the middle of the night, that's the perfect time to do it. For lack of a better term, they like to call these the witching hours. This is when the veil is supposed to be super thin for you to be able to communicate with the Most High, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, you know, your spirit team. 6, don't worry or obsess about material items, including money. Worry lowers the effectiveness of your prayers. Fortunately, the angels can answer your prayers if you ask them to. So that's supposed to be something too, collectively, that financial wealth and abundance is supposed to be a big theme moving forward into the future. So be thankful for what you have, so that when you do have all of this wealth and abundance come into your life, you are already practicing an attitude of gratitude, so you can be thankful for what is coming into your life. You're expecting it because you're already thankful for what you have. So you're going to continue to get more because that's what you're focusing on. So this one is 41, which will single down to 5. I'm already at 6, so I'll read 5. 5, and I know 5 means big changes. So 5, a significant change is occurring, always for the better. It's a good idea to call upon heaven for help with life changes. Yes, the 1111 portal. Things are ending. New cycles are beginning. Big, major changes. So be thankful for everything that led you to this point. Even the things that you would consider to be negative or bad, they taught you something. If you did the healing, if you did the reflection, you got the lessons from those things. They, in essence, have turned you into the person that you are. And, you know, as cliche as it sounds, everything happens for a reason. You can learn from everything, even from the worst experience. And let me tell you, I have some pretty worse experiences. If I really broke it down and told people the things that I've been through, they were not things to be, I guess, thankful that they happened to me. But in a way, I am thankful to a certain extent because I was able to learn from it. It made me become a stronger person. I have things and experiences that I've been through that some people have not been through, that are relatable to me, that make me unique to be able to connect with other people, because I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to be at the bottom of the barrel, to feel like no one's there for you, to be through some of the most heinous experience that you could ever imagine possible, but still find that strength even when no one else was there for you, to still find that strength to pull yourself out of that hole, to be happy again, to have gratitude even for the worst time of your life. So I'm not saying that there's anything special about me. I am just an example to be like, if I can do it, you can do it. The only difference between me and you is that I believed in myself. I wanted to give myself the benefit of the doubt to be one person in my life that didn't give up on me. So if you don't have another person in your life that you feel like that can be that for you, be that for yourself. Have gratitude for yourself. So 41, purification. The angels ask you to keep very positive thoughts, as everything you say and think is manifesting into form rapidly. So even when you're reviewing your past, try to come from it from a place of gratitude. I'm sure that many of you probably have situations similar to mine, to where you're just like, how could that have happened? How could that person have done that? you have to be able to remove yourself from the situation and understand that that happening to you had nothing to do with you. That was all that other person. And you have to be able to, and it may seem hard, but for yourself, you have to be able to find forgiveness for them. And because you are forgiving them does not mean that you are forgetting the situation. You are forgiving them for yourself, not for them, for your growth, for your healing, so you can move forward. As funny as it sounds and as counterproductive and against your intuition as it may feel, especially if that other person puts you in a super abusive situation, thank them for doing that. Wish them well far away from you. Find gratitude in the situation. Heal and find gratitude and grace for yourself. 30-30 on the timer as I say that. So 36, and I already set that singles down to 9, which is light workers. Get to work now. Get to work on your healing now. That could be what that is. There's no better time than the present. 36, the Ascendant Masters ask you to keep your thoughts focused on spirit and release any material worries to them. So, attitude of gratitude. Things are going to get better moving forward into the future. I am going to just pull a Moonology card really quickly because we are getting past the 30-minute mark. But thank you guys for still being here. Maybe one of these nights I won't be up in the middle of the night doing this, but I do what I'm called to do. So here I am again for you guys. 31-33 on the timer. But I hope you guys have been doing well. I have been paying attention. It seemed like everybody had a pretty decent day. Friday, yesterday, Saturday now. Conclusions are within reach. Balance, spirituality, and practicality, and that is a card that we recently had. So a lot of us are going through spiritual journeys right now. We are trying to intertwine our spiritual beliefs with our everyday lives at this point. That's where the contemplation, the meditation, and all of that stuff comes into play. In doing so, you will find conclusions to your situations, answers to what's going on, what directions you need to be doing moving forward into the future. All right, Spirit, give me something to close this out with. Thank you guys for being here with me. I hope that you have a fantastic day today. It's Saturday, weekend. Most people, that is time to spend with their families if they aren't working. So hopefully it is some good weather for you guys to be able to get out and do something, to find something that's going to make you happy. Connect with consciousness, with source, all of that. So as I'm saying that, do you want me to go to another deck? No, okay. Adjustments are required. So yes, adjustments are required moving forward into the future. That's where meditation, contemplation, self-reflection, you are the only person that's going to fully understand what adjustments need to be made in your life so that you can move forward to be your highest self, to find your highest purpose, to go moving forward confidently, to be whole, to find gratitude for the things that you have and the things that are coming into your life. Oh! So I think that is a good moment to close it out with. I'd like to pull one Soul Truth card so you guys have a little bit of homework to do today. But hey, the card from yesterday was make someone laugh. So maybe that was a moment where you got a little laugh from it as well. So don't take life so seriously. Things are going to happen. You're literally going to have things that are going to knock you down to the ground. Pick yourself up. Like the Aaliyah song, dust yourself off and try again. And I can't sing right now, but You know the song, been a long time, shouldn't left you. That's how you know you need to be with spirit. It's been a long time, they haven't left you. All right, this one. What are the dominant emotions that run my life? So this is the exercise for today, 3444. How do you feel your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we begin filling every day with that which we value most, we attract more of it. This is fulfillment. Today's soul action. Lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? And that's really good. That goes back to yesterday with emotions. Emotions are your frequency vibrating. So what do you want to feel today to help you move forward, to keep you on that high vibrational frequency? Be mindful of your emotions and how you feel. That is what you are putting out into the world, and that is what you are attracting back to you. So what do you want to feel in the future? Do you want to feel happiness? Do you want to feel gratitude? Do you want to feel love? Then you need to learn to vibrate at a frequency that makes you attract more of that into your life. If you are living your life from a space of scarcity, fear, anger, any of those negative emotions, that is what you are manifesting instantly. That's what the ones are. Your thoughts are manifesting your reality instantly. So be mindful of your thoughts and your emotions and what you're feeling. That is the homework for today. What are the dominant emotions that are running your life? Self-reflection. Are they negative emotions? Are they positive emotions? Find gratitude for your situation. I say, Grand Rising, I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. Go into the day, as always, and find something that makes you happy. For me right now, I'm happy to be here with you guys. I'm happy that there are people that are open to collective consciousness and growing. You guys give me hope. You give me inspiration, and I am grateful for you. So thank you for being here. If you have been here, if you're still here, you are my reason to be happy today. You are my reason for gratitude. So thank you. I love you. I say Grand Rising. Until next time, I love you guys. Have a fantastic day.